Hi, hello, good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming back to join me. I've now finished the journals I was making using Rachel, that's Roxy Creations, tall document Christmas kits. These have both been reserved. I'm working my way through my list that I had of people waiting for journals. I'm not adding anybody else to that list. I find it quite stressful trying to fulfill people waiting. So anyway, so I've finished these two. They are tall. They are very tall. They measure about 11 and 3/4 inches tall. They both come in at the same, and they are roughly about 4.5 inches wide. I've put Christmas fabric on both. I've now used up all of this fabric, which makes me sad, but I think it looks lovely on this journal cover, which is what you want, isn't it? So when I was making these, I wanted them to look like Christmas presents. I don't know why. So I've tied the ribbon as if it is a Christmas present, if that makes sense. I thought about putting, let me just get it. The ladies that are getting these, I've just put some bits and pieces in a bag so that they can further decorate them if they want to. I can't find it. And I have included in there, I still can't find them, the little book plates that you can get to put on them. So I'm going to send a couple of those so that if they want to put a book plate on, they certainly can. Just one moment. The reason that I couldn't find it in that bag was because I'd put both in both in one bag. What a nana. So the book plates that can go on the front of a journal, and you can attach them with brads, or you could glue them on. But I didn't want to put them on because I wanted them to look like gifts, and I didn't want to cover that up. So I'm including one in each to go with it so that the ladies can either attach them with brads. If I was doing it, now that the cover's made, I would attach these with brads to a square of fabric and glue the fabric on, but that's just me, and I don't know which bag that came out of now, so I'm not going to put it away. So here we go, let's have a look. They are roughly the same inside, in that I think I've used the same sorts of pockets, but obviously different fabrics. So this one, on the inside, they've both got a pocket, and I've just put some of Rachel's papers that I've printed out in there so it can be used to write on or to decorate the journal further, whichever somebody wants to do. So there's the envelope on the front that we made together, and that flips out, and that's got the little journal card in there. And then there's also the journal card that goes in there as well. So there's lots of space in these to write. Then in there, this is a piece of Rachel's papers as well. And I've just folded that, and I've attached some papers in there. So you could tear that off and still use this to write on, but they're just bits of paper that I had left over. So I've just attached them in there. That's the 3 flip that goes on there. And then that turns over, and there's a journaling card in there. A lot of this stuff I made with you. I've put ruffles on, decorated some of the pages. I haven't decorated all of the coffee dyed papers, but I have included some fussy cuts in the bags so that they can be further decorated. So the other pages can have the same sort of thing put on if the person wants to. Journaling card there attached with a paper clip and some netting with glittery bits in. And we've got a tall journal card in there, and again one of Rachel's papers there that I've just cut out. So lots and lots of space to journal. Why do things never go back the way that they came out? Isn't it always the same? There we are, it's in. One of Rachel's vintage book pages with some of the snow netting on. I've had a few people ask me about this snow netting, and it was gifted to me from a lady, hi Teresa, in USA, and I think she got it from either Michael's or one of the stores that you have in the USA, and she says they've still got it. So if anyone in the USA is interested, you can get it at the one of the stores that you go to. And I can never remember that. I know one's called Michael's, and I can't remember the other ones. But that's not, I didn't get that from the UK. That's a window envelope there. I love the rabbit. He is so cute, having a chat to the robin there. And that's not a journaling card, that's just a picture through the back. And then there's a journal card tucked in there. Another journal card in there. I love that one, Joyful Christmas. I think that's a vintage, an image from a vintage card. There's a dog outside having a hissy fit now. It's not happy about something. It's probably a cat sat in the street. This paper is Norman Rockwell book, Christmas book. The journal card in there that says Merry Christmas. So the labels that I've used are either from Sampool or Tracy Fox. Another of Rachel's vintage papers. Some Nor Ruffle on there. These papers are absolutely gorgeous. They really are. Journal card in there. You see, I didn't decorate that one, but I have put some fussy cuts and labels in that bag so that they can be decorated. Another tag on there. Another journal card in there. This is a postcard from Rachel's postcard kit, and I've just flipped it over the other side so that it can be an extra little journal pocket for a little journaling space. That's a tall, thin pocket there. And then that will still flip out. And then in the centre, they've both got an envelope. There's nothing in the envelopes, but they, you know, you can put things in the envelope. That flips out as well. And there's a little tuck spot just there, just with some extra paper that I put in. Another journaling card clipped to the top of that page. There's a little belly band just there with a journal card in. And I think that angel's looking over those children. This is the double tag that we did top and bottom, and that has got bells on, but you can still, I mean, you can pull, there's a journal card in there with extra journaling space on. And if you want to open this up, then, you know, you can do, all you've got to do is take the bells out of that loop and it opens up and you've got some more writing space. But it just helps it, I felt it just helps it to lay nice and flat. So you can open it easy, and if you don't want the bells on, you can cut them off. Not a problem. And again, you can write on all of this. You could, if you wanted to, you could write on this or put pictures on it. But I have, as I say, I've included bits and pieces so that it can be decorated further if the people want to. Journal card just tucked in that little pocket just there. These papers, I get asked quite often where they're from. These are from Tailor Made Journals, Lorna, on Etsy, and she has, I think she has 3 different kits, and I think it's called something like Vintage Lace or Vintage Doilies. But if you just go to her Etsy, Tailor Made Journals, and search for it, you'll find it. I use those an awful lot, especially in the winter. Some more of the netting on there. Little journal card there with the angel, and the blood's rushing to her head because I thought I'd doubled it then, because I've tucked her upside down, but she doesn't mind. An envelope on there, and I've left it open so that you can decide if you wanted to write on this or close it up as an envelope. So choices, I do like to leave a few choices for people to decide for themselves what they'd like to do. This flips out, so you've got extra writing space there, and you've still got the beautiful picture. And then you've got the tuck spot just there. And then this is the envelope that I made with the extra journaling space on, and with the card there. And then that's not a, you know, that she's behind the envelope, the window envelope, and then that just tucks down in there. And then in the back, again, I've just put some extra paper. again, that can be written on or used to further decorate the journal. I mean, this could be attached to one of the other pages as a flip out if you wanted to. So just different options. So that's the one with the red ribbon. And the green ribbon, it's practically the same, different, same pockets, but just different papers, obviously. This fabric has kind of a gold shine to it. I don't know if it shows up on that. And that's the last of that one as well. So I've used up all my Christmas fabrics now. I've got none left. So again, we've got some of the extra paper in there. And then we've got the pockets that we did. So the little journaling card there, that's got the church peeking through. And we've got a journaling card in there. And then on the back, it's got the Santa Claus and the sledge. Then again, it's got the paper in there. And then this again, I've just added some papers that can be used to write on, and that can be torn off and used elsewhere as well. And we've got again the 3 tag flip. Fortunately, I didn't have to cut through his head or anything, so that's on the back there. And then we've got the Christmas postcard in the back. It is the season. And another journal card there, just clipped on. Then again, we've got a tag in there and the Rachel's papers there, just tucked in. Vintage paper from Rachel there. And then again, this is a window envelope that I've just, what have I done? I've collaged on it, haven't I? And then I've put that rabbit label on there. I do love that image. And that little girl's so cute. And then, of course, you can write on this or put something on it. You know, you could even put another pocket on if you wanted to. Journal card just there. And again, the Norman Rockwell book pages. They're just the right height for this without cutting them down. A pocket just there. That says Merry Christmas. Lots of space to write again. Another tag clipped on just there. These are my tea-dyed papers. Pocket there again. And this again is one of Rachel's postcards that just folds around the back of the page with an extra little tuck spot in there. Just hoping that it's all on screen for you because I know it's quite, they are very tall. Another journal card in there. So I've used mostly, well, I think they are all Rachel's papers, apart from the Lorna Taylor, the Tailor Made Journal, lacy ones. Again, we've got a pocket there. That one flips out. And again, there's the little pocket there. And again, a journaling card in there. And that's just got some extra paper attached on the back. Lorna's papers again just there. To me, it just reminds me of snow. They are beautiful. Again, we've got the pocket there, the double pocket with the bells on and the extra journaling space in there. And again, you just need to pull that up. I'm all fingers and thumbs. I've got cold fingers. Just slips out. Obviously, the bells won't come through there, but this will come through that hole there. So nice and easy to use. And then the back of that window envelope. So this one is the flips at the back, whereas on the other one, the flip was at the front. It's just how I felt on the day. And I probably couldn't remember what I'd done previously. Another tag in there. Another envelope, and again, that one's not closed up, it's left open, again for choices. Santa there, he flips out, that little boy. Isn't that cute? And then again, writing space just there. And then it's a tuck spot just there. And it says 1 Anno in the crossed out. I think it says Natalie. I'm not sure. But that obviously I've not done that. That's how the journal card was. And then again, we've got that long tag there with the extra journaling space on there and the pocket on the front. I think that works really well. And then that just sits on there so it doesn't slide all the way out. And then again, one of Rachel's papers in the back that's just being copied on. So again, that can be used to write on, or it could be added in there as a flip as well. So they are my 2 tall thin journals using Rachel's papers. I hope you like them. I'm just going to wait for the ladies to confirm that they do want them. So please, if you see something in my store that says reserved with a name next to it, please don't purchase it if that's not you, because it makes it really difficult for me. So I'd appreciate it. It has happened to me a couple of times and it's just a very big headache. So anyway, I hope that you do like these, and I will be back doing more journals later. Take care, folks. Bye bye.